Kamara ended up in tears as he opened up about his new way of life since his diagnosis of speech apraxia. The sports presenter appeared on Good Morning Britain on Thursday to discuss his battle with the condition and his new autobiography My Unbelievable Life. The 65-year-old told hosts Susanna Reid and Ben Shephard, "I get upset talking about it because I was in denial. I was ashamed that I couldn't speak, you know." Susanna replied, "You've nothing to be ashamed of, honestly. Let me just take your hand for a second, Chris. Honestly, you've done so much to inspire other people." Chris then went on, "Ben was behind me coming out and doing the documentary, talking about it. Once I had spoken about it, you get it off your chest, you realize everyone's behind you. Family, friends, all with you. No matter what happens." Ben replied, "Chris, it doesn't change how we feel about you, you need to understand that." Emotional Chris then got a hug from his good friend Ben at the end of the show after saying, "Can I say a big thanks to you, Ben, because none of this would have happened without your help." A visibly emotional Ben then shot up and shouted, "I want a hug." He then said, "Laura, can you go to the weather or something please, this is very embarrassing." Last year we reported Ben provided support to friend Chris when he appeared on This Morning ahead of a screening of the Star's documentary about living with apraxia. Before the show hit screens in December, fans praised GMB host Ben for turning out for his friend. Chris opened up to Dermot O'Leary and Alison Hammond and spoke about his diagnosis in 2019, admitting he didn't tell anyone at first. He said, "I told no one, you know when something isn't quite right. I knew if I spoke in long sentences, I couldn't get the words out. I thought I'm going to wake up one day and it'll all be gone. We take for granted when we speak, it's natural, but the message from my brain somehow gets confused and the words come out wrong, or they come out slow, or they don't come out at all. My voice was my life, so that was hard to accept. That's why I kept it quiet. I thought there's no way I can tell anybody. I continued doing programs and all of a sudden, people are tweeting me or asking my friends, is he okay? Is something wrong with him? Is he drunk? He is slurring his words, he sounds slow." Fans first got an inkling the former footballer, known affectionately as Kemi, was going through something when he was slurring his speech on Soccer Saturday. And the ex-Sky Sports presenter told Alison and Dermot that if it hadn't been for Ben, who became close to while filming Ninja Warriors, he may not have opened up so soon. He added, "That's when eventually my good mate here, Ben, got me to spill the beans on Good Morning Britain,